I think my general taste sort of is already kind of in line with the way I imagine life underwater. I tend to be slightly afraid of very high frequencies and very piercing tones and transients and things. How I imagine being underwater is almost like how I imagine being in a womb or something. That's my starting point always, to try and find something that doesn't sound like the device it's being created from. I think I prefer to have limitations, and a guitar is what I have and what I know, and the pedals I have. Getting a guitar to not sound like a guitar has kind of been a lifelong pursuit of mine in a way. It's tricky because in a way I want it to sound like the ocean or be reminiscent of the ocean, but I don't just want to throw a bunch of ocean sounds in the production. So I guess it's trying to find a way to make different things move and feel like you expect the ocean to, but not just going out and recording the ocean. Although I do have some recordings of the Cape Town Ocean on a looper pedal of mine that I do tend to use sometimes, and then sort of distort with other ways. So yeah, it's kind of getting to sit somewhere between the familiarity of what you know the ocean to sound like and to feel like, but also getting there with a slightly different way. The scores I love, and a lot of the music I love, is very, very spacious. I don't like stuff that's too condensed and too bulky. So with that, I think if you approach a composition like that, a small change and a small move, and particularly a sort of contradicting move, is very effective, and it doesn't have to be a bombastic kind of tonal choice. Small things can have a big difference. Kind of like if you were in the ocean and it's very calm, and a little change in the current you can feel it. The scores that I love is this, and I love music like this too a lot of the time, is this idea of something that doesn't have a root. And I think that actually translates very well to the idea of oceanic, water-based things, because there's this sense of being unmoored. There's a non-linearity to it, which to me is hugely inspiring and very emotive. Scores have changed through the years. It's kind of the same with music movements, whether it be punk or early hip-hop or something, where you don't have to be this virtuoso, where that sort of seems like that was the idea at one point. Big studio and that stuff's sort of amazing, obviously too, can be. But it's great, some scores are made by people who probably just have an iPhone, I imagine.